In every town there are people everybody sees but nobody notices. People whose names fade slowly into silence. People waiting, not for riches, but for remembrance. Inside the hut, Mama Grace sits beside an old lantern rubbing her hands from cold. Mama Grace, whispering prayerfully, Lord, thank you for another day. Even if the world has forgotten me, please stay close to me. She coughs repeatedly. Outside Mama Grace's hut in the evening. Children run past playing football. Adam, don't kick the ball there. The ghost woman lives there. Tyan, laughing, maybe she eats children at night. The ball rolls near Mama Grace. Mama Grace, children, your ball is here. Tim, leave it there. They laugh cruelly. Mama Grace, sad smile, may God guide your hearts. The children leave. Mama Grace slowly lowers her head. Daniel walks home carrying a nylon bag with bread and sachet water. Daniel, tired sigh, at least Mama will eat tonight. He hears coughing nearby and notices Mama Grace struggling to lift a bucket. Daniel, Mama Grace. He rushes to help. Mama Grace. Ah, Daniel. Daniel, why are you carrying this alone? Mama Grace. Water does not fetch itself, my son. Daniel, you should have called someone. Mama Grace. Smiles painfully. Who would answer? Daniel becomes emotional. Daniel's mother cooks watery soup. Daniel's mother. You're late again. Daniel. I helped Mama Grace. Mother. That old woman again? Daniel. She hasn't eaten. Mother. Daniel, we are struggling too. Daniel. I know, Mama. But she is nobody. His mother softens. Mother. You have your father's heart. That man could never ignore suffering. Mama Grace is past. Daniel visits with food. Mama Grace. You shouldn't keep giving me your meals. Daniel. Eat first. She eats slowly. Mama Grace. Long ago this hut was full of laughter. Daniel. Really? Mama Grace. My husband, my son, we were happy. Daniel. What happened? Mama Grace. My husband died during the flood. My son left for the city after that. Daniel. Did he never return? Mama Grace. At first he wrote letters. Then silence came. Daniel listens carefully. Mama Grace. Maybe poverty made him ashamed of me. Traitor woman. Move faster. Daniel. Yes, Ma. Chica arrives eating roasted corn. Chica. You work like a machine. Daniel. I need money. Chica. For school fees? Daniel. For roof repairs. Chica. Your house. Daniel. Mama Grace's hut leaks badly. Chica. You're suffering for someone nobody cares about. Daniel. That's exactly why I must help her. Chica looks thoughtful. A flashy SUV drives in. Villagers gather excitedly. Villagers. Madame Rose is back from Abuja. She's very rich now. Madame Rose steps out wearing expensive clothes. Madame Rose. Smiling proudly, my people. Villagers cheer. Pastor Jude. Welcome back, Madame Rose. Madame Rose. Pastor, I brought donations for the church. Villagers. Clapping loudly. Daniel watches quietly. The church meeting pastor. Next Sunday is our Feast of Light celebration. Church members. Hallelujah. Pastor Jude. Every family should bring a candle to symbolize kindness. Madame Rose. Smiling proudly, I'll sponsor decorated imported candles for the VIP section. People clap. Elder Bassie. Wonderful generosity. Daniel remains silent. Heavy rain pours. Water leaks from the roof. Mama Grace shivers under a wrapper. Mama Grace. Coughing badly, Lord, even one light is enough. Lightning flashes. Suddenly Daniel appears soaked in rain holding a small candle and matches. Dan. Mama Grace. Danny. Why are you here in this storm? Dan. I brought light. He lights the candle. Warm glow fills the hut. Mama Grace. Tears forming, beautiful. Dan. Nobody deserves darkness. Mama Grace stares toward the candle flame though blind. Mama Grace. You know, I cannot see the candle. Dan. Then why are you smiling? Mama Grace. Because I can feel it. Daniel smiles emotionally. Mama Grace. Light is not only for the eyes, my son. Sometimes it reaches the heart first. Chica. You really care about her. Daniel. One day we may become old too. Chica. I never thought about that. Daniel. The way we treat forgotten people says who we truly are. Chica becomes silent. Workers arrange expensive candles. Madame Rose. Careful. Those candles came from overseas. Churchwoman. You are truly blessed. Madame Rose. Smugly. People respect those who give big things. Daniel overhears. Mama Grace walks slowly with a stick carrying firewood. Mama Grace. Slow breathing. She suddenly collapses. Villager 1. Ah. The old blind woman fell again. Villager 2. Someone call Daniel. Daniel rushes in. Daniel. Mama Grace. He lifts her carefully. Mama Grace. Weakly, I'm sorry to trouble you. Daniel. You are not a burden. In a small clinic, evening nurse. She is very weak. Daniel. Will she survive? Nurse. She needs proper care and food. Daniel. How much? The nurse mentions an amount. Dan looks devastated. Dan sells his small radio. Buyer. That's your only radio. Dan. I need the money more. Buyer gives him cash. Feast of Light celebration. Music, dancing, bright decorations. Pastor Jude. Tonight we celebrate light and kindness. People cheer. Madame Rose. Bragging quietly, this celebration will be remembered for years. Dan. Pastor, where is Mama Grace supposed to sit? Pastor Jude. Confused, who? Daniel. The blind widow near the roadside. Awkward silence. Daniel. Nobody invited her? People avoid eye contact. Daniel carries one candle while leaving the celebration. Chica. Wait for me. They enter the hut quietly. Daniel. Mama Grace? Silence. He lights the candle slowly. Mama Grace. Faint weak voice. Daniel. Daniel. I'm here. Mama Grace. You remembered me again. Daniel. Always. Mama Grace. Smiling weakly. Then my life was not empty. Mama Grace. Promise me something. Daniel. Anything. Mama Grace. When you become successful, never let people become invisible. Daniel cries silently. Daniel. I promise. Mama Grace. You were the candle God sent me. Her hand slowly drops. Daniel. Mama Grace? Silence fills the room. Outside the hut, some moments later. Villagers gather sadly. Pastor Jude. We celebrated light, while a woman died in darkness. Everyone becomes ashamed. Madame Rose. Teary. I donated candles, but never gave compassion. Villagers hold candles walking silently toward the hut. Sometimes, the brightest light is not the candle in your hand, but the kindness in your heart. Dawn of change. The villagers repair the hut together. Chica serves food to elderly people. Pastor Jude. From today, no one in this village will be forgotten again. Dan places the final candle by Mama Grace's picture. Dan. Rest well, Mama Grace. Camera slowly zooms into the glowing candle. The end.